Hello, in today's video we're going to show you how we use a pullback entry to enter stocks that are extended in the short term. For today's example we will be using Yelp, Y-E-L-P, and let's get right to it. So as you can see here from the earnings gap up on 8-1, Yelp is pretty extended in the short term, has yet to touch the 20-day EMA in quite some time. And so we weren't buyers of Yelp on the open, but note by the close of the day, just pretty decent close, not at the highs of the day, but just overwhelming volume. Volume was about 5 times greater than average, and we also saw a pretty strong spike in volume during the last gap up. So this stock is getting a lot of is under a lot of accumulation from professional money managers. With the close on 8-1, Yelp is just a bit too extended for us in the short term, and we'd prefer to wait for some sort of pullback to emerge, or even possibly if it were to go higher and then go sideways for 4 or 5 days to form some sort of bull flag. And as we forward the chart here, you'll see that there was a slight 2-day pullback to this 50 level, but we weren't really interested. We're more interested in seeing a pullback to the 20-day EMA, or at the very least some sort of undercut of the gap up day. So the price action continued to consolidate at around the 50 level until the gap down on a on 8-15 to the 20-day EMA. Now we're not buyers of this stock as it touches the 20-day EMA. We'd like to see a little bit more confirmation that this level is going to hold before we get in. However, we like the fact that it did undercut the low of the gap up bar. So the next day, the price action puts in a bullish reversal candle with the open below the prior day's close and the close above the prior day's open. So that's pretty bullish. That is what's known as a bullish engulfing pattern. And this right here is a potential buy signal, but we wanted to wait for a little bit more confirmation, and we're looking for a move above the high of 816. So the next day the price action just formed a tight inside day near the highs of the prior candle, which is very constructive price action, especially when volume is very light as it was. The next day, basically the same scenario. Volume was very light, lighter than the day before, and the range was just as tight. So after a bullish engulfing candle on 816 and 2 inside days in a row on light volume, we decided to put Yelp on our official buy list with an entry over the 3-day high. And the very next day our buy entry triggered on 821 in our newsletter, the Wagner Daily. And right away we see that the volume was well above average on the move out, which is a great sign. And over the next few days the price action just kind of went sideways once again. 2 tight inside days, kind of like it did after the 816 reversal day. Just 2 tight inside days on lighter volume. Volume was a bit higher on these 2 days, but still constructive price action. And the very next day Yelp pulled back in, but did not go much below the $50 level, or couldn't penetrate the $50 level, and held above the 20-day EMA, and volume was lighter than the day before. So far so good. We're seeing signs of accumulation and no signs of distribution. Although the price action closed off the highs of the day, there was a gap down on the open followed by a higher close. So constructive price action on a pickup in volume. And then we have a tight inside day on lighter volume, and then a move above the prior swing high on a pickup in volume. So over the past week and a half here, we've seen a nice accumulation bar in 821 to get over resistance at 50, and now we see another clear accumulation bar or candle on 829 over the prior swing high. Then we have another pullback here. Volume was lighter, and once again another light volume consolidation day, and then we have a breakout again on a pickup in volume over the 3-day high. And the next day, same scenario, another pickup in volume on a strong close up, and then that's followed by the move to new highs, new 52-week highs, with another big spike in volume here, which was basically the highest volume since the gap up and the follow through day on the gap up. So since then, Yelp is basically consolidated in a tight range the past 2 days. We are currently still long Yelp from our entry on 8/21 with about a 22% gain right now. So that's basically it. This is how we like to play an extended gap up where volume is quite strong. We just wait for a pullback to the 20-day EMA and look for a bullish reversal signal followed by strong accumulation. And we'll continue to hold Yelp as long as the price and volume action remains bullish. If you'd like to learn more about our style of swing trading, you can visit our website at morpheustrading.com or go to our blog at morpheustrading.com/blog. Thanks for joining us and good luck with your trading.